Hi, Vijay Mistry here. In this video, I want to share with you the 5 reasons why strategy does not translate into results. Now, this is so important, especially with the rapid global changes and the conditions out there externally. It's very important to understand that your strategy is meeting the expectations. So that is very crucial. So I'll handpick these 5 key elements which I believe are core drivers to any strategy. So let's go straight into these 5 reasons. First and foremost is collective intention. This may sound basic, and by the way, it doesn't matter whether you're a small, medium, or large organization. You can apply these in your company and see the difference it's going to make. Now, when I'm talking about collective intention, executives and directors have to be on the same page. You need to understand what your specific point of destination is. In other words, what is it that you are trying to achieve? Everybody has to be on the same page, and this is one of the key missing links when it comes to translating results. Yet I see directors and executives all over the place when it comes to trying to figure out exactly what the key collective intention is. Work on this because this is so powerful. Here's just a guideline I can share with you. Have those sessions once every 6 weeks, depending on the size and complexity of your organization. I would recommend have one session every 6 weeks. This in itself is going to be an investment where you understand that you are all on the same page when it comes to the expectations, when it comes to the values of the organization, when it comes to meeting those milestones, those bite-sized milestones in order to achieve those long-term goals and objectives. That is key and crucial. Let me go to the second point, which is equally important, which is LODI. Now, this is a syndrome which I have noted in some organizations. And here's what I mean by LODI. LODI stands for Law of Diminishing Intent, which means that after some time, that energy level and the dynamism starts to die down and it starts slipping. This is so key and crucial because what's happening is as you move forward, it could be anything from 4, 5, 6 months to over a year. I've noticed that sometimes directors and executives have that law of diminishing intent, that dynamism misses out. Again, here's what I would urge. Every 4 months, go on a retreat so you are completely energized and you are all on the same page, but at the same time you're fully switched on, and it's like that growth driven mechanisms and the mental muscle is again ignited to ensure that you are achieving the results which you expect. That is key and crucial. Let me move to the third point, which is doubt. Now, this is what I've noticed. Doubt leads to low self-esteem, which leads to low self-confidence, which leads to low belief. At the end of the day, this is where the key problem is that after 3 months or 6 months, if you're not achieving the results, what's happening is doubt starts creeping in. Rather than finding out exactly what is it that's going to ignite and move you in the right direction, doubt is one of the key reasons why strategy does not translate into results. You need to have that 100% confidence in yourself, in your skill sets and the skill sets of your team members in order to succeed. In one particular service industry, they had this strategy which was fantastic, but after 6-8 months doubt started creeping in and it was like, I don't think so we are going to make these results. So the mindset has to be stretched, but at the same time you need to have that emotional fortitude and the mental muscle to hold on to those stormy patches which may be temporary. You need to understand and ensure that if you need to tweak the roadmap, do it. But at the same time, don't have that doubt. Have that full heightened level of confidence. Let me move to the next point, which is reality check. Now, new entrants are coming in. Disruption to the market is coming in. 3D printing, automation, bots, BOTS, or whatever it is, these new artificial intelligence mechanisms are coming out as well, which means that some elements of your strategy may need to be changed or transformed. And as you move along the journey, you need to have those reality checks as to what's been happening. If there are new entrants, what does that really mean to the processes that you're put in place? How can you really tweak the whole game plan? So you need to be 100% over and above what you are doing. So every month or every 2 months, you must have a reality check and come up with what's happening out there, externally as well as internally, because it's very crucial that everybody is understanding that you are progressing. But if there is anything which is disrupting the path to progression, then you need to address that, pay attention to it, and act with urgency, because it's not about those layers of decision making processes which will help you, because that will be very timely and costly. It is very important to understand that you need to understand what the risks are, what the thresholds are, what the parameters are, what the expectations are, what resources you have in place, and how you can really tweak the whole roadmap. So that is key and crucial. Let me move to the next point, which is the last one, and that is weak follow through. Again, there was this manufacturing organization. It was a mid-sized manufacturing organization, and the thing is, there is a strategy which was in place, but when it came to the follow-up, the executives who were supposed to follow up, they were quite weak when it came to that follow through. And the other point is that it was not completely connected. In other words, if you've got marketing, if you've got operations, if you've got accounts, if you've got finance, if you've got all the other departments, what's happening is they were not attuned or not aligned properly, and the results were not really being driven in a synchronized fashion, or rather in a timely manner, from all the departments. Some departments were struggling while others were not. And what this really happened was there was so much stress added to the CEO, who could not really follow through properly, because he had to accept all these other weaknesses and other assumptions and other delays which were taking place in other departments. So here's the thing. You must have discipline, you must have execution, you must ensure the communication is clear. At the same time, all the resources are given. That is very key and crucial. There should be no excuse that anybody would say that, hey, look, I don't have this, that, and the other. It should be planned on the onset, because that in itself, I believe, is going to drive results for your organization. My dear friends, I hope you found this particular video on 5 reasons why strategy does not translate into results insightful. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, where I share with you more growth-driven insights to scale up your organization, as well as help you become a world-class entrepreneur, leader, director, executive, and manager. Thank you very much. Bye for now.